how I made around $8,000 in just 2 trades in my 100K funded account. Hey YouTube, welcome to the new video. In this video, we're going to talk about the 2 trades that made me around $8,000. I'm going to break down it for you. If you see my previous YouTube video, you're going to see I talk about it, how I just passed my 100K account. I document from day number 1 until day number 7. Okay, you can see the video link is here. And you're going to see I document all of my trade, I share all of my trade and talk about it. So right now there's going to be the episode number 2. So in this pretty much episode of the prop frames, you're going to see my journey and you're going to see my payout, my losses. But in this video, we're going to talk about the 2 trades that I take that made me around $8,000. So first of all, we're going to see we are on the dashboard. So we're going to see the status is active. It's a live account. Account size is going to be the 100K. Its phase is a live save phase here. And we're going to see the equity is around $106,000. And there was a total I take 6 trades because there is a rule that you should have a minimum 5 trading day. Okay, so I just open some low lot size to just pass those days. So for 9 September I just took 1 loss, and then 10 September, as you can see, these 2 trades that made me around 7,000 and let's say 900, and the total profit is around $6,622. The first thing that I do, okay, I'm always looking for the economic news calendar. So on the 10th September, we didn't have any special economic news calendar on the USD or EU. So what I'm doing, I'm always, because I'm day trading, so I'm starting from a daily time frame. I want to have a clear view of the, let's say, high time frame market structure. So what can I see here is I'm in the bullish market structure. Okay, so but overall, I'm in the bullish market structure. Okay, so we can have some retracement, and I'm not focusing on the long-term movement because I just want to catch it. Let's say, I'm day trading. I don't give a fuck about the, let's say, long-term movement. So that reason, what can I see here? I'm paying attention about the previous candle that I had. So the previous candle that I had, I can see price open from here, tap to this order block, give me the reaction to downside, and tap to 50% of this unmitigated week, and failed to give me the retracement on the reaction that I was expecting. So, and also if we take a look, this low here failed to take this high. So if a low failed to take a high, that's going to be a failure swing, right? So this is going to be a liquidity point here for me that I was expecting to price taken out, right? So overall, what I'm expecting for today was I was expecting to price, okay, because price tapped to the 50% of this area yesterday and failed to give me the reaction. I'm expecting to the London start with the bullish movement to do some manipulation, and then NY can be the reversal. So I'm going to talk about these scenarios, how you can understand these scenarios that I already talked in my YouTube channel. You can check my videos. I'll be going to put the link in the description. Yeah, I was expecting to London give me the bullish movement and keep a continuation from these retracement move, okay, then to take and aiming for this liquidity. So because I'm expecting to price to start to pretty much continue the movement, I go to the low time frame and looked for pretty much, I'm going to go to the 4-hour time. I'm going to go to the low time frame and look for the nearest unmitigated KPI. First, I'm going to play the Asia session because we are not going to trade Asia. So here is the Asia session. So here's going to be the open area of the day. How are we going to look for my key levels? Going to be, I'm looking for the nearest unmitigated POI above and below my open area. So first of all, this is the open area. Below this, I don't have anything, right? So I just go to the 1-hour time frame and I look for the nearest unmitigated POI here that I had. That was, so the nearest unmitigated POI that I had was this order block here. You see this order block, okay? So I'm going to get back to the 4-hour time frame. What is the nearest POI above this? I have this unmitigated week here, okay, as the nearest unmitigated POI. I didn't take this order block because this was mitigated in the Asia session, if you take a look, okay. So these are 2 key level, okay. So that's mean I'm expecting the reaction, the daily reaction from these. So I have 2 type of the key level of the day, obstacle and pro POI. From the obstacle, what I'm expecting is price give me the start the retracement or manipulation movement from there. And from the pro POI, what I'm expecting is price give me the major move of the day. So at the end of the day, we have 2 scenarios for the, let's say, the trading day, bullish or bearish. Okay, so this is going to be pro POI and this is going to be my obstacle. Okay, so after that, I was looking for, oh, by the way, there's going to be the liquidity here, sell side for me, that I was expecting to price taken out. So then I'm looking for the range that is matched with my pro POI. So I'm trading inside the ranges, and I'm trading from to the internal. From after the internal takeout, I'm looking for the external range liquidity. So I start to look for the range. So how are you going to look for the range? It's so easy because I'm day trading. I should focus on, let's say, the key levels and the pretty much the major POIs and the major moves. So I've dropped down to the 30-minute time frame to look for the strong high. Okay, because I'm looking for a bearish range. Why bearish range? So because what we are expecting, but the price take this, right? This liquidity sells out here, so we are expecting the bearish movement, right? So that reason I'm looking for bearish range. My market structure is bearish, I'm looking for bearish range. So I looking for, what is the main important thing of the bearish range? Okay, we know the bearish range diagram is like this. It's a strong high. So because we are expecting price respect the, let's say, strong high in the bearish range. So this is going to be the stop hunt for me, and this is going to be the break of market structure. Okay, this is going to be my bearish range here. Okay, so this is my, and where is the weak low? And this is the weak low, as you can see, price stop hunt. Also we have a opposite QM that formed and pretty much formed our bullish range, stop and break of market structure, and this is going to be my bullish range. So once I have my range, I'm looking for the internal range liquidities. So what can I see? This is internal range liquidity that I have. Also it's below the POI or key level, which does make it so valid. Okay, this is my internal range liquidity. So right now, what I'm expecting to price the liquidity first. After took the internal range liquidity, I'm expecting to price took the external range liquidity, right? So I didn't trade the London, but if I want to trade the London, what we can see, we can do the same. So what we can see here, price tap to this obstacle, and after Asia session close, tap to the obstacle, so we can look for a bullish minor range to pretty much look for a buy position until internal range liquidity taken out, right? So now how are we going to look for it? It's so easy because we have the key level. All thing is mechanical. You need a mechanical strategy, right? So I drop down to low time frame and I do just repeat the same step. Okay, I will going to look for the range, okay, the bullish range that is matched with my key level. So what is the important area of the bullish range? Strong low. So what I have, stop on a break of market structure. This is going to be my strong low here, strong low, and the weak high is going to be created in the obstacle with the tree candle confirmation or opposite QM formation. So what we can see, price create this. So yeah, I didn't catch this trade, but we can look for this is going to be the range, and this is going to be the internal range liquidity, as we can see, and this is going to be the external range liquidity of this range. Because price took the internal range liquidity, what is our next target is going to be the external range liquidity here, and also we have the obstacle here, so we can expect pretty much direct move here, but I didn't catch this trade, so we can catch it until and put this internal at the last target. So once price tapped to this area, okay, 1 2 3, so once price tapped to this area, yeah, we can start to look for the direct entry. We can enter direct entry here and put the stop loss here, that one of my student catches this trade, or we can look for confirmation. So because I'm let's say pretty much I'm trading with the 6-figure, let's say balance and equities, pretty much I should take my steps much more carefully. So I'm looking for confirmation most of the times. So I jumped down to the low time frame. So now I'm looking for the strong high that we formed here. So what can I see? Stop hunt, break of market structure. This is going to be the stop hunt, break of market structure, and where is the weak low with weak high gonna be forming the obstacle? So what we can see, pretty much price tap to this breaker block here. This is the obstacle, right? Now you should ask why EBOL is the obstacle, because internal range liquidity of the major range takeout. Now we're gonna aim for the external range liquidity of the major range. So as I told you, all POIs before the liquidity taken out is going to be the obstacles. So now once I have this, I'm going to look for the internal range liquidity. This is going to be my internal range liquidity, and here we go. I have my range here. So this is going to be my minor range. And also, as you can see, price already created weak low, stop and break of market structure here, we can say. Yeah, here we go. See, stop hunt. If you don't want to take it as a trick and confirmation, here also we have a weak low, stop hunt, and a break of market structure that's going to form our pretty much very strange. So price took the internal range liquidity. So once we have the internal range liquidity, what are we going to do? Are we going to go to high time frame, look for the nearest POI above it? So the nearest POI above this, I have this unmitigated weak as my POI. So I'm going to drop down to low time frame. So I start to sell here. I put my stop loss 3.5 pip, I think. Yeah, my minimum stop loss is 3, and this is going to be my first target, and this is going to be my last target. By the way, I'm just aiming for 4 restore reward. My minimum restore reward is 4. Okay, because I'm not looking for fancy restore reward. I'm just looking for make money. I don't give a shit about this fancy charters. I'm just looking for make money. So my minimum restore reward is 4. So now, internal liquidity takeout, what's my next target is external liquidity. Also, the timing are so important. I'm just trading on these times. So I'm nothing, all the charts. And my strategy is mechanical, so I don't need to pretty much waste my time and pretty much stress about it. So external liquidity takeout. So what I did here, I moved my stop loss from this area to above this. I know it's going to be the little bit losses. It's going to end up the losses, but I was looking for, one more or a little bit, to price create at least 2 minor break off market structure to be sure, okay, price doesn't going to come back, because there is a possibility that price can create a retracement, and because of the spread, we know the spread is so annoying, right? Even if you put the stop loss here, it's going to be this spread hit. So I took that loss, a little bit loss, okay? Let's say if this is going to be the $1,000 loss for me, it's going to be around 300 or 400, let's say. I took that to just protect this, okay? But it's just me. And done. I'm just here. I just go and set and forget. I didn't start to do anything. I just go and set and forget. Now I was just waiting for NY session to start. So NY session in the UK time, zone for me is going to be start at pretty much at the 12. NY kill zone session. This is the time that I'm started trading. So I'm gonna play this fast. Yep. So here we go. Now, what can I see here? Again, I mark my range in 30-minute time frame, right? So this is 1 hour before NY session start. So pretty much, I'm also trading 1 hour before and after. I talk about the timing. You can check my YouTube videos. There's just 2 trading time zone that I'm just trading, okay? And those times are golden time. Pretty much the most of the major moves happen from that time. So what we can see, price tap to this unmitigated weak, right, as an obstacle. So what can I expect? A re-entry. The obstacle, pretty much, we talk about this, the unmitigated POI before liquidity taken out is going to be the obstacle. That's mean price going to tap, give it a little bit profit to the smart money traders, then that's going to taken out, right? So what I did, I say, okay, now price tap to here. I have a stop hunt, break off market structure here. This is my strong high, isn't it? Stop hunt, break off market structure. And price tap to this area. So I will going to look for the internal range liquidity. Pretty much I can say this is going to be my, again, my minor range, okay? And this is going to be the internal range liquidity. That's mean inside, liquidity is inside this equal highs. So once I have this, what I did, I go to the high time frame and look for the nearest POI that I had. So I had this order block, and also I can see the order flow, pretty much the order flow moving. So I enter and maximize my position here. I enter a trade here, and I refine it until this areas, I guess. This was my entry. This was my stop loss. And yep, here we go. So these entries may not be a, let's say, exact entry point, but just try to get the, let's say, the point. I'll be going to show the exact entry point. So price tapped here, internal takeout. Now, after internal takeout, what is my next target? External liquidity. So here, my alarm hit. That's mean I just entered the trade. I'm good. And I start to just set up forget. Just start to set up forget. Now prices start to move. Price start to go up. See, that reason I'm protecting. This was a failure swing. That's mean this high failed to take this low. Okay, maybe price want to tap this unmitigated weak. So, or maximizing the smart money position, because if you take a look, the smart money trader is looking for buy here, and here what price did, tap to their confirmation entry and give them a bunch of profit that they are hyped up to enter again. But we know price gonna take the external liquidity here, so we should stay to our rules. So that reason here, after this external liquidity here taken out, I move my stop loss to this, and also I go break even here, move my this is stop loss from this area, and I'm full break even. So I here just put it a little bit because of the spread. Stop loss hit, I'm gonna pretty much end up with a little bit profit to cover my commissions, okay? And just set up forget, and price hit my target. So this was a two beautiful position, and also if I want to play this, the major range cycle finish. See, external liquidity takeout, price go for the external liquidity. Internal takeout, price go to the external liquidity. This is how you're gonna play with the range cycles. I made a bunch of video about it. Now, what about talk about the daily time frame? We was targeting to get this sell side liquidity takeout, and let's see. See, price took this sell side liquidity. Also, I shared this trade with the student. This idea, I sharing my idea every day with my student. So as we can see, I took the sell here on the EU. This was the A setup before, and this was the after. And I talk about the on break even and confirmation tree right now. I also talk about all of this in the, let's say, this video here. Share the idea of the market breakup market structure, because once you're learning a mechanical strategy, you need a mentor to guide you and show you he is using that method in the live market. Not after the, let's say, NY session finish and the mentor comes say, oh, look at me, I just catch this $10,000 position. No, you should see how mentor react. And also, if you take a look, I'm sharing my win and losses every day with my student. You see, I share the idea didn't play out well, and I take the loss here. And I share the idea played out well, break down it break by break, and also easy pretty much position with just following the mechanical strategy. If you want to get funded in IT Day, make sure to check the link in the description. And if you want to join the community, for sure, just make sure to check the description. You can access to 3 different programs. You can access to the high community, pretty much hype community, and also pro traders. And also you can earn and learn in the same time. You can use my trade ideas and see how I'm going to react and pretty much get the profit with me. If you go to the Euro USD, you're going to see today with the student, we had pretty much the same position, and pretty much we was learning and earning in the same time. So if you want to be in these type of the community that is going to guarantee make you funded, make sure to check the description. And this was the students win. All of these students are professional. Hope this video you enjoy with this video. Let me know in your comment what you're thinking. If you have any questions, just let me know, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and also follow my other social medias. So I'm gonna continue this episode that one of my goals is just get the high payout from this prop frame and be on the leaderboard. And I'm gonna share all the episode with you, as I shared all of the prop frame past journey with my student. I shared all of my live trade with my student from 0 to once I pass it, and also create a video about that. And I'm sharing my trade with my student, live trade. Okay, so pretty much I'll be going to also share the document and the journey here. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys in the next video.